Thank you for coming to listen tonight, and thank you to all the poets that have been on already. Thanks a lot, Nicholas, for your work. Just wanted to give a shout out to the Melbourne Spoken Word who worked this shop, because they really helped me with this poem, and I promised them I would mention it. Last time I did this, I did a brief introduction. So what I've done tonight is, and I didn't do it very well, so I've just done a little poem that's an introduction to the other one. This is a poem about my dad, who died from motor neurone disease when I was very young, and I just wanted to dedicate this. So this is for the children who have parents that suffer, and for those whose elders have passed. Close your eyes, sleep well tonight. Then tomorrow as you battle through, although we may never meet, please know there's someone here thinking of you. And this is called Him. The way you left us was tough, tougher for you than we could ever know. You fought for years as motor neurone disease attacked your body, but spared your mind. In the end, there was relief that the suffering had ended, and the guilt after the relief has run through the years. 40 years ago, it wasn't about me or anyone else. My uncles and aunties just couldn't accept the way you suffered. Imagine a family as a pyramid. Just stay with me for a sec. Where you are born at the top, and as you descend, you are celebrated at each level, anointed for your mistakes. As you go, your wisdom supports those above that come afterwards. You are at the base of our pyramid, in more than one dimension, supporting the corners. Before you were diagnosed, you were the keystone in a living structure. Your laughter, your work, your friendship were the foundation on which we balanced ourselves, never knowing how the pyramid was about to tilt. Your loss was hard to bear. Your suffering resonated right to the bedrock, and the grief, quiet and dark, stayed with me for a long time. My 8 older siblings were my support, but as time passed, we all gradually saw that at the time they were little more than children themselves. What happened to you was misunderstood in medicine, in hospitals and clinics all over the city. There is still 4 decades later very little treatment and no cure. The misunderstanding of your condition was where the silence began. Out of home, people we thought we knew blanked us. That didn't hurt that much. It was the silence that made its way between us that hurt the most, and it still corrodes our base. Don't ask was the message that came through when an 8-year-old boy had questioned. How can adults explain when they themselves are hanging by a thread? I can feel it and I can see it in their eyes. Just mention Bill's name and the white, dry, splintered ice will rise. The part of the pyramid that's missing is a gap in our hearts where only our dad can be. It's time to see that you are more than the terrible affliction that claimed you. When I see friends and workmates with their fathers, they laugh as only families can, and I'm happy for them. But it would be a terrible lie to say that I don't struggle with the emotion of seeing that. You're there when I look at my own children, not just the family resemblance. Their authenticity says I belong, and that only your creed can know. Now the corners of the pyramid are resting on my shoulders, and it's not weight that I feel, it's power. And I'm standing up straight. The pyramid is starting to rise for those above so they can go on and make a base of their own. When I look in the mirror, I see all my relatives past and present, and I wonder why I'm so tied up with someone I hardly knew. It's because when I really look in those eyes, Dad, I see you. Thank you to all the people who helped me develop that poem. It's meant a lot to me. Thanks a lot.